Well, hello there, it's Darren here. I'm in the shed. So I put a tomato video up. Not many actually seen it. I didn't share it much because I was banned on Facebook for 8 days for spamming. I don't know how I was spamming. I was uploading videos to the groups, but I might upload it to more of the groups if you watch it. Anyway, this is 2 weeks on from the last video. Obviously they didn't have the canes in to support them, so they have had a lot of growth because of the weather, I would say. I've put some more in as well. Sun baby there, so straight away I've tied them up, which I should have done to them, but I didn't. I only did it yesterday because they were starting to flop over because I was getting a bit heavy. Some are getting tomatoes on, some aren't. I've trimmed them, as you can see. I do like to get, as you can see, there's 4 holes at the side, so I like to get a stem in the centre and 4 coming off, so I get more tomatoes really. I never really look at the vine or bush, I never do. I just like to trim them how I feel. Yeah, so I've tied them up, I've watered them, looking good. Like I say, some are getting tomatoes, and I moved a few things over here, and I've planted these on Tuesday. So I planted 9 there and 3 there, so I've planted 12 new ones. These were started in March, these were starting in April, so you know, you can tell. So when was it? So the 4th of the 3rd and the 14th of the 4th, so basically over a month later. So they're catching up, but obviously we need a bit more heat for them, don't we really? We all do. Starting to get a lot of flowers on them, and I'll show you the tomatoes. There's a couple that have. So this one is Twilight. I'll try that, Twilight. So let's get them on. I'm not sure what colour they are. I was given this free seeds off somebody, so I'm hoping I get a few tomatoes off there. Twilight, I would assume it's black. I don't know. I might be wrong. Like, they were looking a bit floppy yesterday. I'm hoping it's nothing. It was the fact that we're bone dry as well. Plus, as well, I've got 3 more to go in. Still, I put them on Tuesday because they were in that size pot. So I didn't have time after work, so I work a night shift, to get them in, so I've just put them in there. So they should be okay till Tuesday when I find a spot for them in the polytunnel. So I've got 3 more Rio Grande. And as well, I need to explain something to people because I've had a few comments of people saying they're too small what you got them in. I don't know why people are assuming that that's the size of the pot that I've got them in. It isn't. It's a tomato collar. So basically, if you've seen the first video, I dig about here. So it's bigger than this overall size of the collar. I dig about 5-6 inches down, and I fill it with over a year well rotted coop poop. Goes in there. This is placed on top. That's placed quite low, if they've gone a bit leggy, because as you can see, that is not the top of the tomato plant. It's further down, and it creates more roots, which gives it more strength for the tomato plant, even though once I put these in, it'll keep them stable anyway. And then the tomato plant goes in, and then I backfill it again. So like it says, I've had that comment, oh, you've got them in too much, it's too small. Plus as well, people are saying wasted space. I'll explain again. So when I first ever got these collars, so you can imagine I had these, so I had 1, 2, 3, okay. I mean, I couldn't get in to tie them up. Then the year after, I did 1, 2, it was 2, I'm sure I've done it for 4 years. Anyway, 1, 2. It was too far, well, too close together. Last year, further apart, still couldn't get in to tie them up. So this year I decided to do it like this, so I can get in that way, front, and that way. That's how I've been able to tie them back. Now if I'd done it 3s or 2s, I'd be having to like trying to squeeze through here to get in there, but it's easier this way. People are saying, you know, how I've done it is a waste of space, but bear in mind this polytunnel here is 25 foot by 12, so I've only got that space there, that space there. I have done it like this way, but it'll be all right that way because I can get in, because obviously I can get in this way and get between them, but I can't over there. But like I said, I've got all this space here, so it isn't wasted space. I've got all this space here, all that space there. So yeah, like I said, the bit heat we've had for 2 weeks has dramatically made them grow quite fast. So that was one reason I was starting to flop over. Like I said, I come yesterday and that was totally over, and I was a bit worried in case if I didn't tie them up, it would end up snapping. That's got a tomato on as well. Obviously I'm not as far ahead as some people I've seen, but you know, what is it? What's that one again? It's I'll have a look. I can see it. See, like it's struggling getting between these here. Right, what is it? It is Latina. So that was another. That was one I think I was given at Christmas time off the kids when those Christmas presents. Some heritage tomatoes. Whether it is a heritage, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I've tried differently. Normally, I've got the tomatoes all the way down here, all the way down the bottom, and then I had some here last year as well. So yeah, it isn't a waste of space really. It's really what it's designed for, really. It's warmer in here, which is much better. But yeah, they're looking good. I'm happy that I've got most of them. Obviously them last 3 to put in, but looking good. It's with this weather, you know what, like I said, the last 2 weeks, and I come in here and it's nice. I could take my top off and all and just be in t-shirt and shorts. It's just lovely, like being abroad on a night time, that sort of warmth, if you understand. If I go outside, I can feel a little bit nip in the air, as I've said to a few people, like I'm calling it the summer of autumn, because that's what it's like. But yeah, definitely warmer in here. But yeah, looking good, really happy. But definitely not a waste of space. If I had them in like one row and closing together, then that would be fantastic. But I feel obviously doing it this way is more economical with the space. But everybody has their opinion on things, I suppose. No matter what you do, when you put a video on, there's always going to be people that comment and say, that's not right, them size things are too small, even though, like I said, it's about that big underneath, full of poop. You know, nitrogen for the plants, for the leaves. Anyway, it's bye from me. Hopefully everything's going great for you. Happy sown, happy grown. Bye bye, I'm in the shed.